All right, so this is gonna be the third one. It's fucking hot as shit right now. I just fucking worked out, but you guys are probably like, how the hell is his phone like that? It's a fucking tripod. It's a tripod. It's literally sitting right on top of my computer. Shit's clutch. Let's get a straight angle. So the last thing I talked about was kind of just like, like why was history made? Why do we go to 4 years of high school? All that stuff, And like I said, this is all completely random. Like this is just in random. It's not even categories. I literally just sat there and typed it one day. So like I know this might just be going back and forth or out of order, but like I said, it's just you guys gotta really open your minds. Like I said, go get on YouTube, watch some of these motivational videos, listen to what they have to say. It's crazy. Like, they've been through hardships, they've been through whatever they've been through. I've been through like BMX is I love BMX, and I've broken my wrist. It took me out for 3 months, whatever it was. That's a hardship to me, because being away from something you love so much, it really, you just sit there and you just, it really sucks. Sometimes, some people that can never even go back to that. So that's why you gotta be super grateful for, having your body given the strength to make you play football, baseball, basketball, BMX, anything you do, just be grateful for, because there is, like I said, just so much more to life. There's so much more. Like, people wake up, do their 9 to 5, go home, go to sleep. Like, you guys, like, I understand you have to work, but you guys can't be stuck in that like same mindset as everyone else, same routine. Like, go out there, put 2 hours a day. If you do 2 hours a day, every day, that's 365 days times 2 hours. And if you did something for a straight year and you put 2 hours into it every day, you know how much progression you would make in whatever you want to put that time into. That's why an hour a day with my mom and sister is better than no time, or an hour with my one homie, or you have to make time for everyone. Like, if you want to make time for people, you will make time for people. That's just how life has to go. You have to make time for people. Like I'm talking to this girl right now, and I could have 2 jobs, I could have 1 job, I could be doing whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna find time for my family, I'm gonna find time for my friends, I'm gonna find time for her. I'm gonna find time for the people that are affecting my life in any type of way, like in a positive way. Like, I'm not gonna go waste my time with homies over here just sitting around playing video games all day. I'm gonna go waste my time with people that wanna go on ventures, that people wanna make money, that people show me love and affection. And like my mom, my sister, like my family and friends, they show me love and affection. But when you like someone, like when you're talking to someone or you're dating someone, that love and affection is a whole different feeling, completely different, passionate feeling. Like, I haven't dated a girl in 8 years. I haven't talked. The last girl I talked to was like 5 years ago. Like, I actually had feelings for her, and I've been so scared to open up ever since. And it feels good. It feels good to open up and to start liking someone, but it's scary. Like, I BMX, man. I've been through some serious pain. I fell off 10-foot roofs. I've smacked my head. I broke bones. I've dislocated fingers. I've cut my shins open. I've done almost it all. And that pain, it hurts. It hurts for a little. Goes away. You heal it. Now, emotions, your brain, your happiness, your sadness, all those emotions, like, you can fight them to an extent, but it's a whole different feeling. At least for me, like, I have a complete different mindset than a lot of people out there. And talking about people and talking about mindsets, that's kind of why I'm kind of just easing into what I'm about to talk about. And you know, sometimes I'm curious and I laugh at like how weak people's mindsets are. Like a mindset is a form of deep thinking that some people just can't reach, like can't get that deep in that dimension, or they just don't think about it, they don't want to. I don't know. I just, like I said, I just have a complete different mind. And you know, a lot of people that have opened their third eye, you know, they've experienced deeper thoughts than most. You know, those thoughts will show you that life has a lot of important things. Like I've had homies that tell me about, you know, some of their trips on DMT, acid, shrooms. Like, you know, I've never done DMT, I've never done acid, I've never trusted either one, but I've done shrooms, and like, it's not that opened my third eye, but it, you know, like other, like Molly, like all that stuff, like, you know, like if everyone in the world could feel kind of like what those drugs do, it's bad to say. I mean, obviously don't take drugs, but like, I don't know, like open your third eye does show you kind of like, it makes you appreciate life, because, you know, like I've had a homie that, you know, when he did DMT, you know, he experienced that like afterlife shit, and he fucking came back, and you know, it was only like a 10-15 minute trip, but he came back, and for like the next 3 months, like I'm pretty sure it lasted like a year, he like appreciated like life in a whole different perspective. Like you know, like him getting that death experience made him realize like, whoa, I really appreciate life. And you know, just like I said, you know, it's just crazy. Like, you know, that's why I feel like that's why, you know, like, you know, we ban drugs. Like they don't want us doing all this crazy shit, and then, you know, people opening their third eye. You know, like if like everyone smoked weed, everyone would be kind of just like chill, you know, like lazy. But I don't know, it's crazy. It's just crazy how life works. It's crazy how we take prescription drugs that like aren't even good for you. Like I have a homegirl, she does these oils. Like these oils have what we need, and they're just made from nature, like what's the word, like just like nature, like natural resources, like flower petals, like shit like that. Like we don't, like we need certain medicines for certain, you know, procedures and stuff. I understand that, but when it comes to like healing aspects, like we can use these oils. I read this whole book. I didn't know half of this stuff. It's like pepper's good for inflammation, circulation. Like lavender, you got rose petals create a certain oil. There's just so much stuff out there that, you know, we can't even like, all that stuff's so expensive because it's either harder to make, like they make all these pills and they're just so cheap. And it's like, imagine if we could just live in like a healthy world. Imagine if everyone just step forward and could change it. But you know, it's just everyone has a complete different life or mindset on life. But you know, like I was saying though, you know, life has a lot of important little things. And you know, people complain, you know, about not having a car, or not working where they want to, or not being able to get their favorite shoes. But you need to realize, you know, people are paralyzed, they're blind, they're deaf, they have medical issues, they've gone through medical issues. And people still want to complain about like what day it is, like what's going on in this girl's life, who's fucking this, who's fucking who. Like no one, like if you have the time for drama, put that time into seeing like your family member, or put that time into a hobby, put that time into anything that's going to change your life in a way, anything that's going to affect your life in a positive way. Why waste your time on some drama that some girl did something to this girl or whatever? Like, why? What does that have to solve? Or how does that pleasure you? How does drama pleasure people? I'm the type of person, tell me something about my homie. All right, for sure. Homie's over here, tell me something. Okay, for sure. You know where that shit goes? Right over my head. One in here, stays in there. Like, you have a problem, my homie, bro? You go say it to him. Why do I gotta say it? Why would I even get in the middle between that? That's between you two. So that's how I look at drama. Like, there's a middleman always. Sometimes there are situations where you do have to say something, or you have to defend yourself, or you have to defend someone. It comes just to an extent. Like, it's just, I cannot do drama. I do not have the time for that. And it's just crazy that people just really complain out there about the small stuff. Like, I hate having to hang out with people where you have to please them, or like you have to, like, you feel like they're like, if they're not having fun, like, I can just vibe doing anything. Like, it's just like, it comes down to, you just got to look at it like, you're spending time with the person you want to spend time with, or your friend you want to spend time with, and those moments, those seconds, all that stuff counts. It counts, because the second something happens to you or them, medical, whatever, they move, something happens, like, it's so shady to say, but like, you have to just expect unexpected. Like, you have to, like, it's just life, and you just gotta fucking be there for your homies. You gotta be there for your family. You gotta live every second with people that you care about. I always look around at other people, and I'm always trying to put myself in their shoes to see their point of view of life, what they're going through, and I always wonder how someone else's life is, because nowadays you don't know anything, and you can come across someone being super happy or completely normal, and it turns out they have no parents, or they lost their friends or family members. You just have no idea how someone else's life is until you kind of get to know them. And that's why, like, I'm a jokester with me and my friends. Like, I'll sit there and I'll joke around, like, talk shit about someone, all this stuff, but I've never really been like that judgmental where, like, I'm like, oh, they're gay, oh, they do this, or they're lesbian, this. Like, no, I have gay friends, I have lesbian friends. Like, how does, like, that doesn't affect me in any way. Why would I be judgmental? Like, why would I ever be judgmental? Like, I'm not perfect. No one's fucking perfect. Like, everyone has their own fucking features. Everyone has their own, we're all just humans at the end of the day. And it's just crazy that this generation is so sad now. Like, no one thinks. We all just judge and try to have, we're in that generation, everyone's just kind of like a heartless savage. Like, it's just how social media formed a lot of it. It's like people think it's cool. I mean, like, I've been a heartless savage, but I had my reasons. Like, I'm just broken. Like, like, after talking to that last girl, like, when you open up to someone, and like, I haven't seen any other girl. Like, I haven't came across any other girl that has ever changed my mind to ever open up again besides the girl I'm talking to now. And I've been talking to her for 2.5 months, and I have been through, I just, it's like, it could be worse, but it just sucks, I want everything to fall together. That's all I hope for. Because I promised, I promised her, I told my sister, I told my mom, I just told my family and like a few friends that, I would do nothing to ever hurt this girl. I would never do anything to try to lose her. Like, that's my biggest fear, is losing her. That's why I'm always like, what's wrong with this? I want to figure out the solution. I want to, like, I'm straight up, like, I'll do anything in my power to just, give her endless effort. And that's, like, that's why I was a heartless savage for the last 5 years. But, it just takes that one person to really, like open your eyes, change your mind. And, like, she has everything I've ever even, like, thought. Like, I've never even, like, the stuff she does, says, how she looks, just her, like, everything about her, I would never compare to anyone I've ever talked to. Like, anyone, if I ever went back to anyone I talked to, it'd be a downgrade. Any other girl out there is a downgrade compared to her. She's fucking phenomenal. Like, I understand there's so many more girls out there. I used to say that saying all the time to my friends. But, like, in my eyes, like, I see her as a completely, like, just a completely perfect girl. Like, and I put my time, effort into her, and you know, it's you know, emotionally draining because I want to make her as happy as I can get her, and then I have to take a step back and make sure I'm happy. But I'll sacrifice my happiness for all my friends and everyone. I've just always been that way because I like making other people happy. But you know, I mean, you know, I'm assertive sometimes with like, you know, like being like heartless savage, and like, but the most important thing is I am real, you know, like why be fake? Like, why lie to someone? Why be a hypocrite? Why be fake about stuff? Like, I would rather be real at the end of the day, because like at the end of the day, I could be real as fuck and they could not like me, they could talk shit about me, they could say whatever they want to say, but at the end of the day, I didn't do anything wrong, so I know I'm in the right, and like, you know, I was real, so, you know, I'd rather die real than die fake. I'd rather have people, you know, remember me like, yeah, Anthony was real as fuck, and, you know, people actually like me, and like, you know, when you're fake, it's just, people don't fuck with you because, you know, you're fake. Like, no one wants to fuck with someone fake. It's not, why, like, and like, you know, I just know like how this world is. I know how it can eat you alive. So like, you know, I understand, you know, sometimes you do gotta be a little heartless, but just don't let people walk over you ever, you know. Have a strong, assertive, stern mindset. And no, it's not bad. It's not bad to like someone. It's just scary. Feelings are very scary, you know. But that's probably all I'm gonna say. I didn't think I was gonna talk for 17 fucking minutes. Start ranting. My mind just starts racing. Just it's crazy. But I'm gonna drink my protein shake. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all of you. Remember, please, there is so much to life, and you just need to live it up.